How does a real estate agent make money? That's a great question. It's not as simple as some TV shows make it out to be. If you have your real estate license, you're going to have 2 or 3 different options. Perhaps you go work for a company that's going to pay you a salary. A big one that most of you have heard of is Redfin. They pay a salary plus overrides or bonuses to the agents that work for them, especially the listing agents. The buy-side agents get paid for opening doors, and they don't actually represent buyers. They just open doors and they get paid per door. So that's a great option if you're looking for a stable income. Perhaps you're going to go work for a property management company and they're going to pay you to be on staff. That's another salary kind of situation where you're going to get paid to show up. The rest of us, by and large, are independent contractors and we get a 1099, which means we don't get a consistent paycheck because we're not paid to show up. We're paid on results that we personally generate. So if we have a sale, we get paid. So let's do the breakdown of a sale. For every home that is sold, there is a listing agent and a buyer's agent. On the listing side, that agent gets compensated from the seller for representing their interests, for marketing the home, and for getting it sold. As of right now, the end of 2023, it is a court case that is going on right now that will decide if sometime in the next couple of years that the seller also pays for the buyer's agent. As of right now, in most places, the seller also pays the commission for the buyer's agent. Regardless of who pays for it, there is a commission that is earned for representing the buyer. Whether or not it's paid by the seller or paid by the buyer is yet to be determined. But for the sake of simplicity, you just note there's a listing commission and a buyer commission. When that commission is earned at the closing of a sale, that commission then goes to the broker or the real estate company with the broker. And then you have an arrangement with your broker to have a portion of that kept by the brokerage, and then you get the rest. For example, if you are a brand new agent, perhaps you are going through a program where you have a mentor and you have somebody that's guiding you, you might be at what's called a 50-50 split. And if you sell a $1 million home and it's paid at 3%, and I'm doing this for simplicity, paid at 3% commission to the buyer side. You bring the buyer, you negotiate for the buyer, you close escrow, and you bring in 3% of a $1 million home. That's a $30,000 gross close commission. Then you take that and you split that with your brokerage. So if that's a 50-50 split, then you will get 15 and the broker keeps 15. And they're, of course, providing you some value for that 15. There are other companies that will charge a flat fee rather than a percentage. Perhaps they charge $1,000 or $500 or $595. It varies. Different brokerages, different companies have different business plans, and so it varies. So perhaps you pay them a $695 flat fee. In that case, you would sell that $1 million house, you'd have that $30,000 commission, and you'd pay $695 to that broker, and you would keep the rest. So those are some of the different ways. Those are 2 extreme examples. There's the flat fee, low cost, and then there is the, what we consider a high cost 50-50 arrangement where you're getting the mentorship and the person is really helping you through that transaction. There are middle grounds. There's people that have a commission split, and then they have what's called a cap model, meaning that let's say that that broker is going to collect a maximum from your closings in 1 year, $30,000. So going back to my simple example, you sell 2 homes, you're brand new, you sell 2 homes, they're $30,000 commissions, $15,000 to you, $15,000 to the broker. Do that twice. Now the broker's capped out, it's 50, 15, 15, they've made $30,000. And on your third one that you close, perhaps you go to 100% because you've now capped out. And now you keep everything to the end of the year, and then that would start over in your calendar year, in your fiscal year, when you renew your license with them the next year. So those are the different ways. If you represent sellers, you earn commissions. If you represent buyers, you earn commissions. If you represent both buyers and sellers, you can potentially earn double the commission, and you only get paid when a deal closes. Now, perhaps you're a part of a team, and that team gives you a smaller percentage of the overall pie that is done. That's great, but you're going to take a smaller percentage and you're going to have a much more limited workload depending on your role on the team. So that's just how real estate commissions are earned. And the last question that people ask is, you mean if I sell more houses, do I make more money? Yes. Agents who are in the business longer not only sell more houses, but they also have higher commission splits, and so they end up keeping more money. And so agents that are working up the ladder, are staying at a place long enough, or finding a position that's advantageous to them, are going to make a ton of money in this business. So that's the way we earn money. If we don't sell any houses, guess what? We don't make any money. God bless. We'll talk to you soon.